Hello, future freshmen. My name is Laura, and the question asked was, how much homework do we get and what happens if we don't do it? Well, the homework load all depends on the level class you take. The higher class you take, the more teachers will expect you to work independently outside of school. LT has created a new system where homework isn't worth points in the gradebook. However, it is very important to do your homework to prepare you for future tests and quizzes, which are worth a lot of points. And remember, teachers are always willing to help you. Good luck this year!
Hi, I'm Audrey Pazian and I'm a sophomore. My question was, how long are passing periods? Passing periods are 5 minutes long, and when I was a freshman, I did not think I'd be able to make it to my classes on time, but you get used to the layout of the school really quickly, and even if you're lost, you can always ask teachers or other students for help. And teachers are really understanding the first week of school if you're a little bit late to your classes, because they know that freshmen are just getting used to the building.
There are 4 lunch segments in total, 4A, 4B, 5A, and 5B. You get 1 study hall period during the other half of your lunch. So if you got 4A lunch, you would get a 4B study hall. The same goes for the 5th period lunches as well. And there are a lot of options to eat at lunch, such as smoothies, shakes, fries, hot dogs, hamburgers, chips, drinks, salads, and so on.
Hi, I'm Antonia. I'm a junior at LT, and my question was, what is the best way to get to learn the school? Personally, when I was a freshman, I was so nervous about being late, getting lost, all that kind of stuff, but it's seriously just a matter of time before you get to know the school like the back of your hand. And honestly, after the first week, you feel so much more comfortable about where you need to go. My biggest piece of advice would definitely just be to use the signs that are in the school, because they'll tell you the direction of each wing, and then also the classroom numbers either in that wing or just in that section. So then all you got to do is look at your schedule and pretty much just let the signs guide you to wherever it is you need to go. Also during the first week, there are actually people in the hallway who are there to pretty much just help guide the freshmen to their classrooms. And they'll usually be in a blue uniform, whether it's janitor, security guard, whoever. They are literally just there to help you. So I would definitely recommend asking them if you just really can't seem to find your class. Also, anytime that you're on campus, I would definitely recommend walking around, whether you're there for freshman experience day, book pickup. I would definitely just recommend getting a friend, a parent, whoever to just walk around with to kind of familiarize yourself with the general layout of the school. And it'll honestly just make you feel a little bit more confident going into the first day if you know where a couple big things are. So yeah, that'll definitely be my biggest piece of advice. And really, it's nothing to stress about. You will seriously get to know the school in a matter of no time. So yeah, good luck.
Hi, my name is Sarah Ibrahim. I'm a junior, and my question was, do we get help managing our time between classes and after-school activities? The answer is yes. Counselors are very helpful, that you can always talk to them. Teachers are too. They're very lenient if you tell them what's going on. And they'll be more than happy to help you if you are struggling with something. Also, if schoolwork and not understanding material is the reason why you're struggling with timing, you can always go to drop-in centers, which are rooms during the study hall period. You could go in and other students help you with a certain subject. And there's also office hours. You could go before and after school with your teacher, and they will help you with anything you're struggling with. And usually the more you understand the material, the better you're able to manage your time. And so those things are very helpful, and I would suggest them.
Hi, my name is Emerson McLean, and I'm a junior at LT, and my question was, can you use your phones at school? And this really varies from teacher to teacher, because some teachers just don't want you to use it at all, or some teachers have found it to be a distraction in the past, so they require you to put it in a pouch or something until the end of class. So it really varies from teacher to teacher, because some teachers might let you use it at the end of class or after they're done with their lesson. But overall, it's really not that big of a deal during class, and you can use it whenever you want in the hallway or during passing periods before class starts, unless the teachers require you to put it in a pouch right before you sit down. And you can use it at lunch, and you could obviously use it before and after school. So there's really free range of it, in the times that when you would honestly need it. and you can always keep it in your backpack at all times unless like you get caught with it in the gym locker room, which you are not allowed to have it out because that is a personal area, obviously. And you can't have it in the swim locker room, the gym locker room, because if they find that you have it out, they will take it. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Sommerfeld, and I'm going to be answering how is the school day structured for a remote or hybrid learning model. So basically, as you might know, that right now we have a hybrid system where half of the alphabet will meet on Monday and Tuesday in-person classes, and the other half of the alphabet would be on Thursday and Friday, and then Wednesdays are a Lion Day where all your classes meet. So even if you are remote, hybrid, whatever you choose, for the Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, your classes are split up into half go on a gold day, half go on a blue day. And then you would have about 3 to 4 classes depending on which day has your lunch, and about 5-minute breaks. And then for a Wednesday, Lion Day, you have all your classes meet with 10-minute breaks in between and a built-in lunch period. And if you need to see like the specific times for each class and periods and how everything works at the moment, there's a hybrid and remote learning schedule on the LT website.
Hi, I'm Audra Pazian and I'm a sophomore. My question was, how is discipline handled at LT? And at LT, if you do something minor, the first time teachers will probably just give you a warning. But it really just depends on who you have and how severe it was. But if you do something more serious, then further action might need to happen, like getting detention or, in rarer cases, being suspended or even expelled. But it just depends because LT doesn't tolerate things like bullying, cheating, or using substances.